Mercury, the innermost planet, the smallest of the inner planets, also known by the ancients as the messenger of the gods, Hermes. Mercury's orbit is kind of crazy, similar to Venus, but not exactly the same. One day on the surface of Mercury lasts about 58 Earth days, and a year lasts about 88 Earth days, which means Mercury's days are really long. And by the time the one day is over 2/3 of the year on Mercury is done and over with. Time really flies on Mercury. Despite being the innermost planet, Mercury actually isn't the hottest planet. We learned last week that that title goes to Venus. Mercury is pretty close behind it as the second hottest planet in our solar system at 427 degrees Celsius or 800 degrees Fahrenheit on the sunny side. On the night side, though, the side that's not facing the sun, temperatures can get as cold as negative 173 degrees Celsius or negative 279 degrees Fahrenheit on the night side. Mercury has to be by far the most cratered planet in our solar system. Looks like a cue ball with a bunch of holes in it. It's kind of like a golf ball, maybe. All the asteroids, meteors, etc. that have impacted Mercury were probably pulled in by the gravity of our sun. Our sun gets a hold of it, pulls it in, wham bam, it hits Mercury because Mercury's right there, always circling the sun. Kind of like a deflector shield for the sun, even though the sun doesn't need it. Crazy. Again, Mercury is the closest planet to the sun, but this is where this planet gets kind of crazy. Some of the craters on the planet actually hide water in their shaded depths. For a while, we really didn't know how much ice was there. But the other day, if some of you follow me on Facebook, you saw me post that I actually saw a new study done by MIT that suggests that the ice is around 30 to 80 meters thick in certain areas, which is a lot of ice for a planet that close to our home star. Today's fun fact: speaking of all the craters and how they have ice and how there's so many of them, most of them, not all, but most, are named after famous writers and artists like Bach, a 214 kilometer impact site named after none other than the German composer Bach, and a 130 kilometer impact site named after Ernest Hemingway, the American writer. There's even a crater that resembles American nostalgia Mickey Mouse. Okay, so let's recap. Mercury, also known as Hermes, 58 Earth days equal 1 Mercurian day, and 88 Earth days equal 1 Mercurian year. Really hot on the sunny side, really cold on the night side. It's the most cratered planet in our solar system. Some of the craters even have ice up to 80 meters thick. Most of those craters are named after some of our most famous writers and artists, and one of them is including Mickey Mouse. So that's it for this week on Mercury. Next week, we venture out to Mars, our other neighbor next to Earth, the red planet, the rusty rock, the god of war, our next venture as a human species. So I believe. Mars. I'd like to say thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment below. Share with your friends. And as always, keep your eyes up.